Welcome to this week's Social Security show on Chicago Cable Access Network. We have an exciting show lined up for you today, but before that, an important message about our online services. This month is National Social Security Month, and you can save precious time with the use of our online services and avoid wait times at your local Social Security office by visiting our website at www.socialsecurity.gov. Social Security offers many online services to the public, and they are free and secure. Doing business online with Social Security will save you time and help you avoid the lines. Today we will be talking about some of the most popular online services you will find at www.socialsecurity.gov. Each feature on our site is safe and secure. But before we get started, let me introduce myself to you. Good afternoon, Chicago. We are here to talk to you about Social Security, and I would like to introduce myself. My name is Josephine Mueller, and I am a claims specialist in the Chicagoland area. And here with me today is Mr. Daniel Summer, and can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Daniel Summer. I'm a public affairs specialist in the metropolitan Chicago area, and I've been with the agency for 14 years.
That is great. Thank you so much. We're so glad to be here today and so glad to have you here today, Daniel. So we are going to be talking about our Social Security website and the many features that Social Security has online. So we're going to go over one of the first features, but first, this is an interactive show and our phone lines are now open. We invite you to call with your Social Security questions at 312-738-1060, and that phone number is at the bottom of the screen. Once again, that is 312-738-1060. This is a live interactive show. We are awaiting all of your questions and we're eager to answer your questions. We have the answers, you have questions, we have the answers, so please give us a call. Neanna Rice is our phone technician and she will be answering your call and relaying them to us to answer those questions. So each show we broadcast has a special topic that we think will be of interest to our viewing audience. Today's topic is about National Social Security Month and all of the resources that Social Security provides online. Daniel, can you tell us about our website and what you can find on our website?
I certainly can. One of the first things you're going to want to do if you go to www.socialsecurity.gov is to take a look around. It is an exciting and interactive website filled with information, retirement benefit estimate calculators, things in which you could apply for a Social Security card online. There's a host of informational things, topics, and subjects, things that you'll want to get a hold of and that will help you plan for your benefits.
Absolutely, and we're going to go a little bit in depth with what the features are in our website. Are these features, is our website, would you say it's secure, Daniel?
Oh, it's very secure. Social Security takes extreme measures to ensure that your information is safe, secure, and accurate.
Absolutely. So that's great information. We know that it's a gold mine. It's an abundance of resources in our website. So what is a second feature within our website that we have?
Well, one of the things you're going to want to do is to make sure that you go to the correct site. And to avoid going to the wrong website, you're going to, again, type www.socialsecurity. But make sure you type .gov, as in government, at the end. That information there is free and also available in Spanish.
I'm glad you brought that up, Daniel. That is true. In order to get to the right, correct, secure site, you need to type .gov at the end, and that is our secure website when you type that .gov. And as you stated, it's free. So if there's someone, if you're on a site where it's saying this is going to cost you for a replacement card or for this information about Social Security, that's not our site, because our site is free. So how about the third feature on our site, Daniel?
Well, one of the things, for over 80 years, Social Security has been there to meet the changing needs of the American public. And the feature that's most exciting to me is the My account. It's personalized, and with Social Security being personalized, you can look at benefits for yourself, retirement estimates for yourself, if you want to file an application or get your very own replacement Social Security card, you can do all of those things just by logging in and creating an account. So it's a great time because the changing needs of the American public have now included the internet services. We're on board. We're Social Security.
Absolutely. So it's the My Social Security account that allows you access to your personal information. And it's free. It doesn't cost you anything to get a My Social Security account. And is it, you said it's easy to access, Daniel. So how old do you have to be to create a My Social Security account? And is there certain criteria that you need to fit in order to create a My Social Security account?
I'm glad you asked that. You have to be 18 years of age, of course, and you have to have a U.S. mailing address. So in order to do certain things, for instance, order a replacement Social Security card, you'll need a valid state ID or driver's license. But for the most part, it's a very interesting site filled with information about you, about your benefits.
That's great information. And keep in mind, everyone, this is a live interactive show. You can call in with any of your questions at the phone number at the bottom of the screen. That's 312-738-1060. So gold mine of information is on our website. We have several features. Let's continue to talk about these features that we have, Daniel. Can you give us a little bit more information on another feature that we may have?
I sure can. Our blog page, that is the place where you can find news and updates and information on Social Security. Get that information first and know that it's accurate. Too often we have people who rely on things that they hear, but why not get it from the horse's mouth? Social Security has publications and blog information, news, updates, etc., all there on our blog page. So I strongly encourage anyone who has an interest in finding out general information about Social Security's updates, as well as finding out about the status of their appeals or a claim that they filed, to check out our blog page.
Absolutely. So an abundance of information on our blog page. That's great. Thank you so much, Daniel. We are just learning so much, and we want to give the public all the information that we possibly can because we want you to be empowered with information about Social Security. So that's why Social Security has done so much to develop all of these resources, because you can now do business from the comfort of your own home. So you don't have to necessarily wait in a line at Social Security at the field office, especially since we have this beautiful weather right around the corner. So, we want to make sure that you're utilizing your time with your family and your friends. So how about another feature? Do we have additional features?
Yes, we can take advantage of the beautiful weather and the features on our website. Here's how we can do it. How about if someone was ready to apply for retirement? They could not only get an estimate, but they could actually make the application online in as little as 15 minutes.
That's awesome. It actually looks like we have a caller, Daniel. Caller?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hello, how are you, caller?
I'm fine. Okay, I got a question.
Sure.
The special PA guy, sir, over there.
Sure.
Okay, what is your question, caller?
I had a question. The question is that when you are getting benefits from one a surviving parent, when you make 16, they cut the check into the kid's account, but that kid cannot go and make his own or her own My Security account till they make 18. Is that a glitch, or is that that's the way they set it up, or
Okay.
that's just the way it goes?
So, I'm not sure. Do you want to repeat the question?
I think I understand what he's asking. You have an individual who's receiving benefits as a survivor who is a minor child, 16, yet they're unable to create their own My Social Security account due to their age, even though they receive benefits. Well, again, to be age 18 is one of the requirements for you to set up that account. Many people receive benefits as children, some infants even. But Social Security is set up because in most instances, those individuals have a representative payee. That payee is responsible for their benefits, and we really don't want individuals who are not responsible for their own benefits, in most instances, managing them or making changes to them. Does that answer your question, sir?
Well, that almost, but the point is that I understand that, but when the child made 16, like when my sister made 16, they took the check from my mother and told my sister she had to get her own account, bank account. Now, the money is going into her account, but she still is not able to do my Social Security because she's only 16.
Right.
That's where I seemed like there was a glitch that I didn't know, or maybe that's just the way it goes.
I understand, and that age 18 requirement sounds like the glitch that you're talking about, and in some instances you are correct. Individuals who are not quite yet age 18 may be given their own benefits, but unfortunately that is the way that my accounts are set up. So she has to do business directly through Social Security at an office until that time she's 18.
Thank you, caller. Great question. Please continue to call in so that we can answer your questions. Thank you, Daniel, for answering that question. Once again, our phone number at the bottom of the screen is 312-738-1060. We are here to answer your questions. But as we were talking before, we were going over the feature on retirement. Was that retirement application?
Indeed we were. And with retirement benefits, you can file your application if you have a My Social Security account in as little as 15 minutes from start to finish. What a great thing to be able to do after looking at estimates and making your decision, to not have to wait a month to get an appointment or in any lines at the office, but from the comfort of your own home, be able to make your decision and act on it.
Absolutely. And when someone sends in that application, where does that application go? I know a lot of times people are concerned about doing business online or doing an application online because they feel that not a real person is going to be seeing that application on the other end. Is that true?
I understand that concern, but it's nothing to worry about because real live people do review that application. In fact, the people who review your application once you've submitted it online are actually in the office nearest you in your service area. So if there's a question that you have, you can include it in the remarks section of your application. And if Social Security has a question, before processing the applications, they are reviewed by real live human beings who know their stuff. So we may contact you if there's any additional information required or if for purposes of clarity. So don't worry, you can securely file that application and know that we'll review it and make sure everything is as it should be.
That's great to know because that is so true, Daniel. There is a real life person at the end of that transaction that does review your application. And if there's any information that's needed extra, or if you do leave any questions, comments, or concerns, the representative will contact you back. So retirement can be as easy as going into your office, your living room, wherever your computer's at, even taking your laptop with you. You can apply for your retirement benefits online, and it can take anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, maybe even longer, but it's at your own pace. Is that correct?
Take your time. Do things the way you want to do them. Make sure that you've made your decision. Then hit that send button when you're all done. And welcome to Social Security.
Yep, absolutely. So we talked about the retirement feature on our website, but do we have any other features on our website?
Oh, we sure do. I could talk to you about the disability application, which is another great thing that we have and now feature. There used to be a time when you had to go into that office and wait for that appointment, but no more. With regard to disability, lots of people can attest to the experience that sometimes they have to think and they're worried, do I have all the answers to the questions? Do I have all the information they're going to need? But you can do that from the comfort of your home. You can file that disability application and it consists of 3 parts. That application, where we ask you about basic demographic information, your age, what kind of, where you work, where you live. There's the secondary portion of that, which is lengthier. We ask about your medical conditions, the things that render you disabled, medications, and places where you've sought medical treatment. And of course, third, you have to sign an authorization to give us permission to gather that information so that we can evaluate your application. All that sounds cumbersome and tedious, but you can take your time. You can start and stop that application, gather the information, make sure you check it, update it over and over before you send it. You can save it, wait, ask the questions you need before actually filing it.
So sounds like there's not a particular time limit on finishing that up. So I can either do it today, and if I don't have all my information, maybe I can come back to it tomorrow. Does that sound right?
It does sound right, and I've seen many people do it, and they have a good, complete, successful application before they send it to us. And again, just in case you're worried, real human beings look at it regardless.
So that's great. So we are with you throughout life's journey, and Social Security is working, we're working our hardest to make sure that you have all the available resources out there, so that way it makes it convenient for you to do business with Social Security. And once again, all of that information is on our site at www.socialsecurity.gov, and we are a live interactive show, and we are awaiting your calls so that way we can answer your questions, or answer all of your questions at 312-738-1060. The number's at the bottom of your screen. Please give us a call. We are ready to answer your questions. And we will continue with our features. Any additional features?
Oh, there's one that I just have been waiting to get to. It's our convenient publication library. You know how you go into those Social Security offices and you want to pick up those pamphlets about the particular thing that you're interested in? Well, they're all available online to you. And in fact, those publications which might not be sitting out there that you're looking for in particular, the whole library of them is online. So you can print them out, you can read them over without printing them out, and gather all the information about whatever program that Social Security is involved in that you are interested in learning about. Whether that's SSI, whether that's retirement benefits, Medicare, disability, or what have you.
And is there a cost associated with these publications?
Absolutely not. Similar to our website, similar to the fact that we don't charge people for Social Security cards, there is absolutely zero cost, and you can access it once again from www.socialsecurity.gov.
And do these publications come in other languages?
They certainly do. I'm glad you asked that. We speak your language at Social Security, and so if you look online, we're sure you'll find what you need in your language.
Thank you, Daniel. That's a lot of information, and we are trying to create as many resources as possible so that you can do business with Social Security easily and conveniently and in your language, because at Social Security we do speak your language, and we are securing your today and your tomorrow. How about any additional features?
Oh, sure, because the options are out there. And this is one of the most exciting things. Our most popular media outlet, Facebook. That's right, Social Security has a Facebook page. If you go to facebook.com/Social Security, you'll find us. We'll answer your questions, and there's a community of people. There's a great interactive community with regard to Facebook and Social Security. We speak to, we respond to, and answer the questions of thousands and thousands of people. You could be one of them.
Wow, so we're even on Facebook. That is amazing, because most people are on Facebook, and that's a great way to also get informed on things that Social Security is doing, any updates, and just keep yourself updated with Social Security in general. And is there any other online features that our website has?
There certainly are. In the words of the Social Security Administration, we are there. We are there on YouTube as well. So there are videos that give information about Social Security's programs, things that you'll want to know about, and how to access our features, and frequently asked questions.
Wow, that's great. So we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we have a blog. You can apply for retirement benefits online. You can apply for disability benefits online. Can you apply for Medicare online?
You certainly can apply for Medicare, and it's actually one of our easiest applications. The feedback that I've gotten when I was in the field offices is often something like this, Josephine. It was so easy that I thought I'd done something wrong.
Wow. But they've done everything right. So there you go. There you have it. It's very simple to do business online. So Medicare is another application that you can do online. We talked about applying for replacement Social Security online as long as you are 18 or older, are a U.S. citizen, have a valid driver's license or state ID. In the state of Illinois, you can now apply for a replacement card online. Looks like we have another caller. Caller?
Thank you for taking my call. How do you go online and find out how much you've earned over the course of the years?
That is a great question. Did you want to answer that, Daniel?
I'll be happy to. One of the great features of our retirement estimator is you can see what you have earned for all the years in which you've worked. So, because of that, you can look at the years from year to year and not only see what you're going to get from Social Security, but you'll be able to check the years and compare them to your own records. That's a great reason why to be on. For accuracy's sake, we encourage you to use the retirement estimator and the features that show your whole earnings record.
Absolutely. So the question our caller had was, how do you go online and look at your earnings? How do you do estimates? Well, that's how you do it. You go online, you create your My Social Security account, and you can access all that information. So thank you, caller, for calling in, because I'm sure there's a lot of other individuals out there with the same question. So as we were talking about all the things we went through the replacement Social Security card. So individuals can go on our website and apply for the replacement card. As long as they're 18 or older, you're a U.S. citizen, and you have valid driver's license or state ID from the state of Illinois. So it just makes it so convenient. But keep in mind, everyone, we do understand that not everyone may be comfortable with going online and using the resources online. So there are other ways to do business with Social Security. You can always give us a call at 1-800-772-1213. So we have representatives answering your phone calls at 1-800-772-1213, where you can call, ask a question, make an appointment, find your nearest Social Security local office. And if you would just like to go into your local field office, you have the option to do that as well. So we've got representatives at the local field office that are ready to take your questions and ready to take your applications as well. But we do like to inform the public of all the resources that we have, and the website is a great resource where you have control at your fingertips. You have all of your information at your fingertips, and you can complete applications, you can look at your information online. So we just like to make sure that the public is informed, because once again, knowledge is power, and we want you to be empowered. So it looks like we have a few more minutes. Actually, we have one more minute, and it was just such a great show. We went over so much today, Daniel, and thank you so much for being with us here today and giving us all that information.
My pleasure. Just make sure you go see us at www.socialsecurity.gov.
We had a great time with you here all today, and we appreciate you taking the time to be with us. We look forward to seeing you on the next show on CAN TV talking about Social Security. Have a great evening.